Guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. You are welcome to the channel. If you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, welcome to the channel. It's a fun place to be. You should consider clicking the subscribe button. And if you're returning to Express, you know how we do it. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for clicking to watch this one again. Thank you so much. So I'm just here. We are here for something. I'll be here for like 10 minutes, and I was just like, this video in my head, let me just put it down right now before I lose the ginger to film it again. You know how it goes. And it's some of the crazy things, some of the funny things we do as married women, and then we turn around to blame our husbands for the consequences of those things. And see, some of these things actually I have done it myself. That's why I know it so well. Some of the things I'll be talking about today, no, I have not done it and I will never do it. But some of these things, so you can guess in the comment section, which one do you think I must have done? Which one? Considering the kind of person you think Christy is, which one do you think you must have done? So the first thing we do as married women that I don't understand, I wanted to say something now, I am just, only myself. The first thing is how we get into marriage and we try to do independent women. I can do bad all by myself. I mean, do this, I can do bad all by myself. Independent women, I can pay my own bills. I can do my own things by myself. I don't want to depend on any man. I want to depend. I am dependent. I am independent. Yes, I don't understand it really. So let me say, I'm saying this from the perspective of an ideal marriage, ideal home, an ideal home. And some people say they want to have an ideal home, but they are coming into marriage with the mindset of it does its own thing, I do my own thing. Independent woman. Like, how do you plan to make that work? How do you plan to make it? Yeah, how do you plan to make it, work? If you want to do independent woman, you're feminist. And yes, feminism. I don't know. I don't understand feminism. Sometimes I understand that feminism is the reason as a woman I can work and earn the same thing as a man. Feminism is the reason I can do what again? I can drive a car. Feminism is the reason I can go out without having to cover my head. Feminism is the reason I can go to school to study what I want. But some people take feminism to the extreme to say that they are feminists, they are married, but the men the men will not be allowed to maybe make decisions for them. They can make their decisions on their own without consulting their husband. I don't understand. There are some decisions I don't even want to have to make, like decision of who takes the car to the mechanic, who changes the engine oil. You are doing feminists. You are saying you are independent woman. You don't want your husband to do all that for you because you can do everything by yourself. There's no need for him to do anything for you. I don't understand this. And that takes into the next thing that we do, which is that we say that if our husbands are not offering us help, we'll not ask for the help. Why? If your husband is not okay, so there's something you know that, of course, so this is not like something you can't do or something you don't want to do. Like, really, me, I don't want to be the one to change the tire of the car. I don't want to have to do it. So maybe the first set of people are, independent women. No, they learn how to change the tire of the car because they don't want their husbands to do it. But this one, you are like, you have a lot of things to do. You're overwhelmed. But because you are trying to form, if he does not offer me help, I'll not ask for help. You are doing something that you don't even know how to do it. But because you are doing stubborn head, coconut head, he said that if he does not offer you the help, you are not going to intentionally go to, I think it's pride. He said if he does not offer you his help, you are not going to ask for help because of what? Is it pride? That if he now offers you if he now gives the help after you have to ask, then the help is not as if he gives you the help after you have had to ask, then the help is not as sensible. That you not ask for the help except he offers, and if you have to ask for the help, then the help is not that the strength or the what's the word that I'm looking for now? That importance or the help doesn't have meaning anymore if you have to ask for the help. My dear Bikon, please ask for help. I think I'll said it over and over, and I'll keep saying it because this one I'll say it. I used to be that person that will say if I have to ask you for something, then that thing loses its importance or loses its validity. So the help you are now offering after I have to ask loses its validity. That then I don't need to say thank you again if I have to ask. It's a wrong mentality, oh my dear. Please stop doing it. It doesn't used to help anybody. You just be angry for necessary sake, and the person you're angry with doesn't even know you're angry with them. Please, if you need help for anything, I don't know why am I even saying please. I'm just telling us what we used to do that we need to change your ways. If you need to ask for help, go and ask for the help. And when they offer you the help, don't do coconut head and say the help is not valid anymore, please. Another thing that we do, this one is I actually know a family back home when we were in Nigeria that this actually scattered the family. And the thing we do is do capital projects without carrying our husbands along. And of course, all these things I've been mentioning, the first one, independent woman, the second one, you are not going to accept help if they don't ask for it. You are not going to ask for help if they don't offer it. The third one, doing projects without carrying our husbands along. All these things have consequences. So sometimes when the consequences of these things now happen, we now start blaming the husbands that they should have been more understanding. They should have not taken it the way they took it. So this next one is married women do projects. Married women will go and do projects, start building a house, some people will start relocation plans. They not tell their husband. What's your plan? What do you think because this kind of things the husband will eventually know, Abby? So what's your plan? When he eventually knows, what is the plan? What are you planning to tell him? How are you planning to explain it that you could not explain it in the first place? So like I said earlier, I'm making this video from the point of view of these families I'm talking about, the ideal home, a Christian family. Some people have cogent reasons why they do what they do, why they decide to be independent in their homes, why they refuse to ask for help from their husbands, why they do projects without carrying their husbands along. But I'm talking to the people that you don't have cogent reason, you don't have genuine reason to be doing that. Your husband is not a bad person, you are just somebody with a coconut head. Except your family is not important to you, going ahead to do projects without telling your husband is causing trouble. It's looking for trouble, and I really don't know why some women do it. Like I said earlier, I actually know a family that the wife, that one even did overdo. She built the house without the husband knowing. They sent them out of the house they were living because they did not have rent. I'm coming to that. And then she rented the house out to themselves. Like, she made it look like the house was a place they were renting where she was the landlord. So the husband was paying house rent, but he did not know that he was paying house rent to his wife. And when the husband eventually got to know, what do you think will have happened? You think he will rub her head and say, well done, my dear wife, for being the child of Satan, because you deceived me so much. Satan is even shocked. Well done. Let me embrace you. Of course, that was not what he was going to do. He was going to be very, very mad. And it was going to be, and that actually scattered the family. That takes me to the next thing that we married women do that I don't understand. And it is the fact that we say our husband has to be the one that will do everything in the house. Anything that has to do with financial. Yeah, I know that, well, maybe I'm talking now not even now. No, it's not even when I was in Nigeria, I was not somebody that would say that everything that has to do with expenses in the house, it has to be my husband that will do it. Why? Maybe because we are moving to the generation where a lot less people, like, we have very few people that are now like fully into homemaking. I think that's what we call it right now. We don't say they are housewives. Yeah, homemaking. We have very few people that are into homemaking. Like, that's the only thing they do. They don't work outside of the home. Very few people. But the fact that you are going out, you are going out in the morning, you are working, and you come back, you are earning money, and you're saying that your husband will be the one that will be paying all the bills. Why? Do you want to kill it? You are sitting down. Why are you tired? You want to go home? We'll soon be done. Can you imagine somebody sitting there and say he's tired? Soft life. This generation alpha, the soft life they have come to. So I'm wondering why you be earning and you say your money will not touch your husband's hand. Well, I'm not saying give your husband money, but even the children, if they need anything, if your husband is not dropping money, then you will not do it. Then your own money, you're not using it to take care of, say, maybe your own part of the family. Your money is not for your own. Your money is not for your own nuclear family. It's for your own extended family. I can never understand it, because this is the family where you are right now. This is your primary family, and whatever your extended family, your siblings are not your parents are not your extended family. Or in case you don't know, in case that one did not, you're not sure about it. Your parents, your siblings are now your extended family. I know the place of what if your husband, this kind of family we are talking about, we are not thinking of our husband can leave us, because that's not the kind of men we married, except that's the kind of man you married. So I'll keep saying that the kind of home I'm focusing on, the family that I'm talking about, is the one that your husband is a good person. You married a Christian, but you're just using coconut head to do your marriage. So I don't understand why you say your husband will be the one to carry all the bills. It's not like you're out of job, you are working. It's not like you are no maker. You are going out, you are earning money, but your own money, they cannot smell it in the house. Your money is singing, I'm not available. What's that song? They know they see your money for your house. I don't understand it. Explain it to me in the comments if there's a reason some people are doing that. So one other thing we do, guys, that I don't understand is we try to change our husband to meet the standard, or we try to change them to meet the standard, or to follow one model that we see on social media. Maybe there's a family, there's a couple on social media that the husband is the one always planning date nights, always planning vacation. And you know that the kind of husband you marry is not like that. It's not somebody that, it's not like he does not want to do, but he's not that kind of person. It's not like when you say, oh, this is something I'm planning, bring money, let us plan it. He will not give you money. But you say because that person you saw on social media is the one, the husband is the one always planning. Your husband must be the one that must plan. Why are you doing that now? Then if your husband does not plan date night, if he does not plan, vacation, if he does not plan all those things, because you have seen those people on social media that is your husband that used to plan, you say you not plan. Please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. One other thing we do as married women that I think we should stop is that we don't buy our husbands good gifts. The era of boxer and singlet is okay. It have do. Can you hear me? It have do. Don't do it. This is 2023. Stop buying your husband boxers and singlet. It is okay. It is enough. It's okay. They have enough singlet and boxers. And I'm not joking. Some people in this era still buy their husband singlet and boxers as birthday gifts, as Valentine's Day gifts, as Father's Day gifts, as Christmas, please. And I think it's from the mentality of men don't really like gifts. Like, there is nobody that does not like gifts. Nobody. I have tried it with my husband. There is nobody on earth like this that you give gifts, except they are wizards, that you give gifts and they will not smile. They will smile. They will eat. They will be happy. And I don't know where we got that mentality from, but I think we think that as women we are the ones that need the gift. The men don't need to be gifted, but that's not true. We should and I think thoughtful gifts is also something we should do more. Like, we should do thoughtful gifts. Book a massage session, book a pedicure session, especially those things that your husband will naturally not do by himself. Do those things those kind of gifts, build, give them like, I don't understand how to put it, but there's nobody that does not like to be giving gifts. So with these few points of mine, I hope that I've been able to change your mind to be a better wife and not be a bad wife. Yeah, I know you are trying your best, but we can do better. Some of us can do better. So like I said earlier, if there's any of these things you think, Christy will have done this one, please share with me in the comment section.